Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a really exciting video. Really exciting because I sold a lot of things on eBay over the weekend. So by a lot, I don't want people to think like, oh my gosh, you think you sold a lot but you really didn't compared to this person or compared to me. This is a lot for me because, like I've said in the past, usually the weekends are not my strong points, just because I don't really have time to list on the weekends and stuff like that. But the past like 2 weeks I have been listing really consistently, and I even made time this past weekend to list on Saturday as well as Sunday, just 10 items each day, and it paid off. So definitely being more active on eBay, meaning that I am listing new items every single day of the week, has definitely been paying off. I've been seeing the results during the week, and I've also been seeing the results now. This is the first week and I've actually seen the results on the weekend, so I am pretty stoked about this, I'm not gonna lie. So I am going to go over the solds with you guys, and yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna be doing in this video. So the first two items I want to share with you guys are shoes, and you guys know I don't usually do shoes, but first let me share super exciting. There's two things that I'm going to show you guys that have not been paid for, but I'm just going to show them anyway because they sold over the weekend, and one of them is a brand that a lot of people probably wouldn't pick up, but I still want to share them, and I'm pretty sure that they will get paid for. So that's just two items that what I'm going to share. But the ones that sold, I sold 12 items that are actually shipping today, is 12 items, and for a total price of $365.97. that is with shipping, and then the sale price without shipping was $289.97. So I charge shipping on everything. I do not do free shipping, which is good, because if this would have been free shipping and I would have accepted the offers I accepted, I only would have been at $289.97. That definitely would have cut into my profits. But since I do charge shipping, it went up to $365.97, which there's one in particular that the shipping was really expensive. It was like $35, but I'll get into that when I get closer. I'm also going to be making another video soon talking about international sales and like how I've changed my like the way that I do things in terms of international, and it has really been paying off also because I've been getting a lot of international sales, and I will definitely go into that in another video. But anyway, first I want to share these shoes. So these shoes I got at a pawn shop. I don't really shop at pawn shops. I don't really like pawn shops. I haven't really had good experiences at pawn shops except for one. And this one is very far from my house, but I do tend to buy a lot of designer pieces from her when she has them. I visit her probably once a month or so. Probably once a month is when I visit her. And she always is giving me great prices. So one of these past times that we made a deal, or this past time we made a deal, which was like 3 weeks ago, we made a deal for a bunch of designer stuff, and her price, it was perfectly fine. But I said, if I do the deal, I want these 4 pieces of Lilly Pulitzer, and I also want these 8 pairs of Jack Rogers shoes thrown in free, included in the price, if I'm gonna do the deal for the designer stuff, which already it was an amazing price for the designer stuff, and I knew I would profit pretty much by just selling 2 of the pieces, which I already sold all those, made my money back, plus profit a long time ago. So now the Jack Rogers and the Lilly Pulitzer is literally all profit because I already made my profit back a while ago. But I did tell her I wanted that included, and she said, okay, that's fine. She just wanted to move that. So I got that pretty much for free because I didn't pay for it. I mean, I guess if you want to average it out in the designer stuff, I guess I did, but I really didn't because it wasn't even in the average when I do the dividing for that. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, so these shoes, really, this is all profit. So they're Jack Rogers, and they are pretty worn. This is the sole, so they are pretty worn in. They're not in good condition by any means. And Jack Rogers, the comps for these are all over the place. This is the other one. They're all over the place, but I it was free pretty much as far as I was concerned. So I was fine with it. And those sold for $25 plus shipping, making it $30.50. So to me, that's great. If you can get those for $5, I totally would. And depending on the style, because now these silver ones, same size 7.5. These silver ones, these are just like the silver, still heavy wear, not anything, not in good condition. I wouldn't label these as good condition. I would label them as pre-owned condition. Here's the other one. And those sold for $30. So they sold for $5 more plus shipping, making it $35.50. So they sold exactly for $5 more. And I guess it could just be the color. I don't really know, but they sold for more. So Jack Rogers, I always pick them up when I see them. I don't see them often, but in this case, I did buy 7. Another pair has sold, so I am down to 4 or 5 pairs left. 4 or 5, I don't know how many. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I've only had them for about 3 weeks, so that is good for me. Next is this Splendid cardigan, which this is one of the items that hasn't been paid for. So if I took this into account, my total would be higher, but it hasn't been paid for yet. It was just purchased this morning. So yeah, let me see what it's sold for $21.50 plus shipping, and I can't really see what the shipping is so far, but just the $21 is so great, and it's just like a regular Splendid cardigan. Splendid is a very hit or miss brand for me. Sometimes it sells well, sometimes it sits, but I like Splendid. I pick it up if I can get it cheap enough. The next one that hasn't been paid for is this Tucker for Target little floral dress. Tucker, so I love Tucker. I found it a few times, but Tucker for Target sells just as well for me. And this is a little flower dress. It has some cute little buttons here. So this sold for $20 plus shipping. I paid about $2.50 for that. So that was good. So those are the only 2 that haven't been paid for yet. The rest of the 12 I'm going to share with you guys, or the next 10, because I already shared 2. So the next 10 have been paid for and are shipping today. It's 4:15. I have to really gonna move on it. Okay, next item, and I'm pretty sure I averaged maybe a little more than $20 an item. I don't know. I don't really know, because some stuff was high, some stuff wasn't, so just really all depended. So the next item is this Lilly Pulitzer skirt. It's a really cute skirt. It did take a little bit to sell. I held on to it a little longer than I would have wanted to. It was $5, and it was a size, is that a 6 or an 8? Size 6. So Lilly Pulitzer, if I can find Lilly Pulitzer for $5 or under, I always pick it up. Not the really old pieces, but something newer like this I will pick up for $5, and I will let it sit for a little if I have to. And that sold for $20 plus shipping. Shipping was $3.75. So total price of $23.75, and it is pretty lightweight, so it'll probably be about 5 or 6 ounces to ship. Then I actually had some good Rebecca Taylor sales this weekend, which Rebecca Taylor, it's like very hit or miss for me, but I sold 2 Rebecca Taylor items this weekend. This one did not sell on best offer. It sold just kind of right away at Buy It Now, and this one sold for $29 plus shipping, making that $33.75. This was $4. So Rebecca Taylor does sit for me, but it always ends up selling for a pretty decent amount. This I've had forever, maybe like a year, so I was just excited to like get it out of my inventory finally. So this was $2.50 and it sold for $7.99, and it's like super lightweight, paper thin. So this is gonna ship for like 3 ounces, so that is fantastic. Next item is this Lilly Pulitzer for Target dress, which again, I'll pick it up. I mean, for $5 I will pick it up. I mean, Lilly Pulitzer for Target maybe more like $2.50 I would have been happy with, but I did pick this up for $5, and it's just like their little seashell flower. It's not size medium. So this is gonna definitely be probably about 8 ounces, and that sold for $15 plus shipping, making it $18.75. Now this guy is the one I want to talk to you guys about. This is Missoni. So I love when I find Missoni. Missoni is not a brand I find, I wouldn't say often, but it's a brand that I do find, and I love when I find Missoni. To me, it's like such a great brand for me. It sells almost instantly, especially these little sweater types. Love finding these, love it. And my thrifts always price it like at $5. This one was $5, and this is right here, Missoni. And this one, the size is usually always inside, and this size, no, where's the size? Oh, here's the size. No, this one didn't have a size, I guess. No, this one had a size. Where's the size tag? I'm pretty sure it was in here. Where the heck is the size? Oh, here it is. Yeah, the size, it wasn't inside. It's always like somewhere kind of odd, but the size is like right there. It is a size 40, and it's this really cute knit. So this actually sold to somebody in Thailand, and I am shipping it in a padded flat rate. It sold for $40. So the knit sold for $40, and with shipping it came out to $80. So that was $35 in shipping that they were willing to pay, and they paid like a few hours after. So that was fantastic. It is shipping priority in a padded flat rate. Okay, another Rebecca Taylor. This one sold, sorry for the dogs, this one sold for $18. Boca! Rebecca Taylor. This one sold for $18. It's a really cute black top with like a floral print, and again, it sold for $18 plus shipping, making it, and it's really lightweight, so this is gonna probably be about 4 ounces. So the total price was $21.75. This was another really good sale. I did get this for President's Day. I went thrifting, and this is newer tags, if I can find the tag. Where are you, tag? What the heck? Where did the tag go? I'm pretty sure this was newer tags. My cousin may have ripped it off, it appears. Great. Okay, well, it looks like the tag is ripped off. Hopefully it won't be a problem. Oh my gosh, now I'm nervous. But it was new with tags when I bought it. It appears that my cousin did rip it off. Gotta talk to her about that. Yep, that's what it appears as. Yep, here it was. Oh well, hopefully the person, we'll see if I have to refund them $5. I will. Probably won't be a big deal, but because it is newer tags and you can tell, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so this is Frank and Eileen. This is a good brand for me. Again, it's not a brand I find all that often. Definitely not something I find frequently like I do Free People, or sorry, like I do like something like equipment. But when I do find it, I always get pretty excited. It sold for $35 plus shipping, making it $38.75. That's usually, I've had it like one other time, and that's exactly what it pretty much sold for that time too. Next is this Lilly Pulitzer piece, and it is a ruffle little tank. I like finding these also. I got this one for $2.50, so this was a good price for this one, and it's like a cloud blue. It has a little ruffle. That sold for $19.99 plus shipping, making it $23.74. This, I was also pretty happily surprised that it sold pretty fast, and this one, again, this one was $2.50 because I got it on that President's Day sale I was just talking to you guys about. The Frank and Eileen was also $5. This one was $2.50 and it's H&M. So H&M isn't a brand I pick up unless I can get it in the $2.50 range. This is a really pretty flower dress for Easter time, springtime, whatever. And that sold for $20 plus shipping, so $23.75. I was very happily surprised. And it sold fast too. And the last piece I'm going to share with you is this brand, which is Lovers and Friends. I'm pretty sure they are Australian. I'm pretty sure they are. I like this brand. I've had it many times before. It's a good brand for me. And this is like a little sexy dress. It has some fishnets. It's tight. It's really cute. And it's $24 it's sold for, with shipping $27.75. So those were my sales this weekend. I am really happy with the results of me listing more and more. I can't complain. I mean, I'm really happy. And hopefully this weekend will be just as good. We will see. Again, my cousin is not coming till Thursday, so I am not slowing down my listing or how much I've been listing. Instead of just waiting for her, I'm gonna go ahead and photograph, at least get 10 and 10 and 10. So 30 items I will be on my own doing, which is perfectly fine. I will make time for it because it is paying off and I'm not gonna let my eBay momentum slow down anytime soon. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up and make sure if you're not subscribed to my channel to subscribe and hit that little bell notification so you can be notified every time I post a video. And until next time, bye guys.